Hello and welcome to Galatta Plus. In this video review episode, we're going to be talking about Rohan Kanawaden's Sabar Bonda. The film is an exquisite, delicate slice of life about a gay man dealing with the death of his father. This assured debut feature is the first Marathi film to premiere at the Sundance Film Festival, where it won the World Cinema Grand Jury Prize Dramatic at the 2025 edition. The rest of this review may contain spoilers.
Darling, mobile ullagin superstar.
Mr. Gold Sunflower Oil. Alavilum, Tarathilum, no compromise.
MCR Pure Cotton Club, formals and casual shirts.
Even before we learn Anand's name, we see his face in a super tight close-up, and then suddenly the private image becomes public. The face that was shared only between Anand and us is now seen in relation to his surroundings. The frame turns super wide and we see that Anand is in a hospital and there are people visiting him and his father has died. Anand is no longer his own person. He has to go from his home in Mumbai to his village for the death rituals that will last several days. He doesn't want to go. He is 30 and gay, and he doesn't want to be questioned about his marriage. But he is not a rebel, and so he obeys. He tries to make small talk. He tries to recognize his relatives. He tries to follow the traditions he's asked to follow, like no footwear or no rice and milk and sleep on the floor. And then he meets his childhood friend Balya, who is a farmer. Balya did not clear high school and the two men have not been in touch for a long time. They make small talk. Have you been on a plane? Were your eyes always brown? They listen to a song from Sairat. As a child, Anand believed that falling in love meant song and dance like in the movies. Now he knows better. Balya says that he's single because girls these days want a well-educated groom, and anyway there aren't enough girls because of female infanticide or feticide. A social evil about women is casually slipped into this world of these two men, played with a matter-of-fact sensitivity by Bhushan Manoj and Suraj Suman. Anand and Balya used to be physically intimate. We wait for either man to make a move now because that is what the film's one line suggests. We expect that they will find intimacy together again, but it takes a while. When they reach a pond, Balya strips down casually to his underwear and jumps in. Anand stands on the bank somewhat self-consciously. Is he afraid of rekindling something? He slowly makes his way into the pond, but his self-consciousness returns when Balya embraces him. He does not return the embrace. His hands remain stiffly by his side. Why the hesitation? His mother asks later whether it's because he was so heartbroken when Chetan got married, so she knows. And she talks to her son about it, while the relatives keep asking those when is he getting married questions. Anyway, Anand slowly loosens up and Rohan Kanawade gives us an Edenic image of Anand and Balya after they have made love near a tree and a herd of goats. Lovemaking is usually presented in fevered, sweaty frames as the camera stays close to the couple. Here we get a pastoral wide shot with the nudity being utterly unsensational. The visual is presented as though we are seeing two wild animals. The visual asks the question about why we should care that these men are naked when we don't care that these goats are naked. Sabar Bonda is not a love story. It isn't the Indian Brokeback Mountain or some such thing. It isn't about finding your true self or something. It is a small slice of life about learning to live after someone's death. So it is also about Anand's father. The two men seem to have been close, and we sense that maybe Anand seems closed in because he's still dealing with this man's disappearance. His mother doesn't seem to mind that the man was a drunkard and was abusive. When Anand asks if she was happy with Papa, she says, "He did everything for me. What more could I want?" It makes sense that this woman has made terms with the son's sexuality. She comes across as a very practical person who knows that you cannot change the cards you are dealt with in life. It's probably better to learn how to deal with them. Anand still has to reach that state. Balya calls him his special friend. He wants to move to Mumbai and be with Anand. Surely he can get at least a driver's job there. But he understands when Anand stays silent. Anand needs time to think about his future. In the present moment, he has things to do. He has to tonsure his head and listen to a man reading out holy words and preside over people who have been invited to eat. Change is difficult. It is also inevitable. Anand spoke earlier of having color treatments for his hair. Now he's bald. If Brokeback Mountain was about how two very different kinds of men dealt with their sexuality, Sabar Bonda is about how two men deal with just being fatherless, being single, being uprooted from an earlier state of existence, being an object of curiosity. But yes, life will go on for Anand, for his mother, and for Balya. The closing image feels like a blanket in winter. The cold doesn't go away, but there's the hint of a few rays of sun. That's it about Sabar Bonda. If you like this video review, do subscribe to Galatta Plus and see you soon at the movies.
Darling, மொபைல் உலகின் சூப்பர் ஸ்டார்.
மிஸ்டர் கோல்ட் சன்ஃப்ளவர் ஆயில் அளவிலும் தரத்திலும் நோ காம்ப்ரமைஸ்.
MCR Pure Cotton Club, formals and casual shirts.